Hi guys, welcome back to Bee's Speed Shop. It's been a while since I've uploaded anything, so I wanted to make a quick little update video on the mini project today and hopefully start getting back into making some regular videos again. So for now I'm just going to sort of run through what I've been working on so far. So the main thing I've been working on so far is the boot floor section. Before I put the boot floor in, I wanted to finish welding along this edge where I put that repair patch in and grind all the welds back as best I can, and on the inside of this edge where those spot welds are, I wanted to get those ground back because the boot floor is part of the rear passenger seat bottom as well, so I wanted to get all the welds ground back as best I can because with the bottom of the rear seat in there it's quite difficult to get the grinder in there, so I wanted to sort of clean that up as best I can before putting this in. And I did have trouble along that edge getting the gap to close up, and there was a few little gaps along like the inside of where it connects to the inside of the wheel tab, but luckily my granddad's neighbour came around one weekend and helped me get it in and all clamped into position, and I've started to tack it in as well, and I've got the rear subframe in place and it's bolted in, so I know like as I'm welding along these edges it shouldn't move and all the bolt holes will line up for the rear subframe mounts. And I've got a new repair panel which goes from all the way from that side all the way across to fix that edge, so I'm not going to be welding it along here just yet because I've got that new piece to go in there. I've also got the new rear valance section and the valance closing panels, and I think there's like a plate that goes in there to help strengthen that area where the subframe bolts through. So before I can do any of that I need to finish welding in along those edges around there on the boot floor, and then hopefully I can roll the car over, put it on some axle stands so I can take this piece out to fit the boot door, so I know this piece is lining up properly, and then obviously once that piece is in I can do the rear valance and the closing panels for that, and then once that's done I can start moving towards the front of the car and do more welding. So I've done as much of the welding on this boot floor section as I can for a minute, so I've done all the way down that edge. I haven't done this edge of the back of the back passenger seat because I need to make a new section from this corner down to this corner because along that edge it's all sort of rusted through. These very end pieces seem okay, so I might just leave those in and just cut that middle section out and make a piece to go in there. And I've done along the inside of the wheel tab up to that corner. So obviously I'm leaving that back edge for now until I do the this edge I'm leaving for now until I get the new piece in there and get it all lined up with the boot door in place. So probably going to call it a day there for now and then come back next weekend and start marking this bit out to cut that out and try and fit the boot door in as well. So I'm going to be leaving this little update video here for now. I'm happy I was able to get the boot floor in and start welding that in as well. So I've written out myself a jobs list so I know which panel I'm going to be working on next. So I've got the lower back section with the boot lid, so I get all that in place and start welding that in, and then start moving on from there onto the next panels, and then hopefully get the doors on and get all the front panels lined up properly as well. So hopefully this is the start of making some good progress again. So I just want to say thanks to everyone who's supported the channel and watched the videos.